Have you ever wondered which hero smells like flowers and which hero smells like cat piss? Well, look no further, because in today's video we're going to be predicting which hero smells amazing and which hero smells like an unwashed bum of a cow. Now, this is all complete prediction. I have not personally smelt any of these people, so again, this is just a complete guess. So anyway, let's begin with the people that probably smell funky. Really funky. Okay, so I'm not racist towards junker people, but let's not take the piss. They stink. They stink real bad. I mean, Roadhog's breath could melt glass. Junker Queen looks allergic to water, and Junkrat is literally allergic to water, or else his bombs don't go boom. Look, I'm really sorry. I'm sure they're very lovely people, but they can be very lovely people from a distance, a wide distance. So that's it for the smelly people, the people with a egg, like a rotten egg kind of smell. Now it's time to move on to the people with a more tangy kind of smell, if you know what I mean. So Reaper doesn't really look like the kind of person who really cares about what they smell like, and he's also associated with death, and death probably doesn't smell very nice. Now you see, Diva is quite self-explanatory. The only time her stinky, sweaty ass ever gets some fresh air is when she kamikazes. So yeah, she's a very stinky woman. Wrecking Ball is a rat, and those arms don't look quite long enough to wipe his ASS. So knowing that he doesn't wipe his ASS, he probably stinks by default. Echo, Bastion, Ramatra, Orisa are just robots who probably release toxic fumes, so yeah, probably not looking good for them. I mean, toxic fumes probably smell like global warming, and global warming is very shit. So yeah, they probably smell like shit. So as you guys can see, I have not put that many heroes in these upper smelly sections, because in general, I think these heroes probably smell quite nice. But anyway, regardless of that, time to move on to the bang average people. Brigitte would probably smell of bolts, oil and nuts, iron nuts. Depending on your taste, you may think she smells amazing or like Taylor trash. Who knows? Genji would likely smell like a simp. Kiriko would likely smell of dollar store perfume. Now Lucio looks like someone who would smell scrumptious, but he plays a lot of sports, so there's a chance he may be suffering from chronic body odor. There's a slight chance, hence why he's not in a higher tier. Reinhardt definitely has that musky old man smell, but that big metal suit probably wouldn't help the smell of those lower body part odors, if you know what I mean. Sigma sits in his lab all day while being stressed as fuck, and we all know stress makes you forget things. For example, washing your ass. I think with Zarya, the perfume would be too scared to attach to her. So she might stink, but it's not her own fault, you see. It's not a personal choice. Hence why she isn't in a worse tier. I love Winston, but let's be real. He probably stinks. He's covered in hair, and that shit would take forever to clean, and I don't think he's got time for that, as he has people to save in it. So yeah, unfortunately, he probably smells. I still love him though. Torbjorn, same with his annoying bitch of a daughter, works with oils and mechanical shit all day, like all that Omnic robot shit. So again, he probably doesn't smell the greatest until he gets back home, of course. May honestly looks like she smells of burnt cigarettes. It's just something about her. I don't know. And anyway, that's the last of this tier. Time to move on to the next amazing tier. Now, these people just straight up smell good. They don't quite smell like $1,000,000, more like $1.50 and a pack of crisps, but still they are among the better smellers. Ash looks like she has that amazing cowgirl smell with some light little hints of peach and apple. So yeah, probably smells scrumptious, I can't lie. McCree looks like he has that lovely cowboy musk going for him, but I'm guessing his breath smells like expired cigarettes and disgusting teeth. He smokes a lot of shit, so he's not quite one of the best smellers, but he's close though, he's close. Next up we have Moira. Now I refuse to believe someone with that amount of hair gel in one's hair doesn't smell at least a little good. Unless the hair gel has no flavour to it at all, I don't see a world in which Moira doesn't smell nice. Now, I have never met an Egyptian person who doesn't smell amazing. They all smell so good. They all smell amazing. So by default, Farah is in this tier. Soldier would definitely have that old, husky, musky man smell. And it's a thumbs up from me. Tracer looks like she smells like a fruit bowl. Like she is such a sweet person that I think she must smell of apples, pears, kiwis, and any other good smelling fruits. Now, Widowmaker has that enticing look in her eyes, and I think she messes around with some Old Spice, if you know what I mean. Symmetra looks like an Indian princess, so she must have some flavours coming from her. Soljin puts way too much effort into her funky hairstyle for it not to smell good. So yeah, she probably smells amazing. And that's it for this tier. Time to move on to the most beautifully smelling people. Now, Anna is an old grandma, and what type of grandma doesn't smell amazing? She is 100% the best smelling hero in the game, just because she's a grandma. Just look at Baptiste. He just looks delicious, absolutely phenomenal. Doomfist also looks very smart, and he's also very dangerous in many ways, but regardless, he also looks absolutely scrumptious. He looks like the kind of guy that applies a lot of Dior Sauvage. Hanzo just looks like a dessert, and not just any desserts, not like some shit desserts from some like shitty caravan, but like a Michelin star quality dessert. He looks quite fantastic, and he looks very, very dapper. He looks way too dapper to not smell good. He must smell good. Mercy just comes off like someone who smells of positivity and happiness. I mean, she's a doctor, and yeah, she just looks like she smells good. And yeah. Now, Sombra is quite an interesting one, because I was debating, she either smells amazing or like utter camel, expired, dog piss, wank, anything you can possibly imagine level of disgusting. However, I thought about it and I realized she puts way too much effort into her makeup for her not to smell fierce and amazing. So yeah, she is in this tier based on that logic. And Zenyatta is all about peace, and nobody at peace can smell of camel shit. So he must be somewhat of a nice smelling, gentlemanly, robotic person. And yeah. So yeah, that's all folks. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't take this too seriously. And yeah, thanks for watching.